Your vision isn't optional, it's the operating standard for your life, business, and leadership. If your vision is from God, it doesn't need permission to be honored, it needs structure to be protected. One of the biggest leadership mistakes I see today, treating your vision like a nice idea instead of a non negotiable. If you've ever found yourself saying, we'll figure it out as we go, let's see what happens, I don't want to be too rigid with the plan, then this post was a wake up call. The 10-80-10 rule for visionary execution. Entrepreneur Dan Martell, he shared this 10-80-10 rule, and it's pure gold for leaders who want to scale a vision with clarity and confidence. The first 10%. Okay, so you set the vision. This is where you, the founder or CEO, cast a vision with clarity. You define the why, you paint the what, and you shape the how. You frame the mission, direct tone, and expectations. You're not micromanaging, you are setting the standard. Think of it like this: you're gathering your team to build the best Ferris wheel in the world. You bring photos, you share business models or best models. You describe the ride. You even set the safety and put it in place for viewing. You speak as if it already has existed, already happened, and you call that future into the present. The middle is 80%. This is where you execute the vision. Now your team begins to build it. You give them the plan, you made it clear, they build it now. They prototype, they create, they problem solve, they build in alignment with the vision that you have already casted. You're available for support, not holding their hand step by step. This is where trust meets training. And then the last 10% is where you integrate your vision. So your team comes back to you, you return and you review the results. You protect the project from drifting. You close the gaps, you ask questions. Does this match the vision? Is the user experience aligned? Are we delivering what we promised? You can't come in and end it all or change it all. You refine, you reintroduce the standard, you set the from the beginning. You don't tear your team's work from scratch. You help them refine and reinforce. Here's an example of a legacy. Madam C.J. Walker. Let's talk about someone who didn't just set the standard, she became the standard. Madam C.J. Walker was America's first self made female millionaire. She's a visionary who revolutionized the hair care industry for Black women. But more than that, she was an entrepreneurial genius who created a movement. She used what we would call the 10-80-10 rule before it had a name. In the first 10%, she set the vision: economic independence and dignity for Black women through entrepreneurship. The middle 80 was spent training thousands of sales agents she called Walker agents, equipping them with systems, product knowledge, and empowerment. In the final 10%, well, she reviewed the performance. She refined the message. She presented her brand at conventions and public appearances. She protected the excellence her vision required. She didn't just build a company, she built a legacy that outlived her. Like Madam C.J. Walker, your job is to see the future, to build the future, and to protect the future. Why does this matter? Well, your vision is the measuring stick. It's not an afterthought. Too many founders get lost in the execution phase and forget they are to set the standard for their team. If you don't set the standard, pressure and people will. But when you anchor your business in a clear vision, you protect your team from confusion and burnout. You filter every project and pivot through what matters. You make decisions faster with more peace and power. See, vision isn't just strategy, it's stewardship. So lead from the future, not from fear. Your job as a visionary is not to hustle harder, but to honor the vision with structure and stewardship. So ask yourself, where is my business? Am I lowering the standard instead of raising the vision? It's time to revisit it, reframe it, realign it. And if you're ready to set the standard, then you're invited to join the Legacy Builder newsletter, where every week I send tools to scale with structure, soulful prompts to anchor your leadership identity, and systems to protect your peace and multiply your impact. Let's root deep. Let's reach wide. Let's build what outlives us. Carlita Wright, the Mindset Mechanic.